I rise to speak in favour of this matter of public importance. It's been brought by my friend and colleague, the member for Fairfax, and our Shadow Energy Minister. Deputy Speaker, Labor promised Australians before it went to the last election that energy bills would be reduced by $275. I have sat here and heard speeches today, and I'm going to start first of all by the member for Gellibrand, who said it is all the fault of Russia having invaded the Ukraine. Russia invaded the Ukraine before the last federal election, and even after the Russian invasion of Ukraine, then opposition leader Albanese continued to promise on 97 separate occasions that energy bills would reduce by $275. That is just one of this government's neglected promises. The member for McNamara spent 4 minutes today on this MPI discussing nuclear energy and ridiculing us. I will again invite the member for McNamara to come out to the only nuclear reactor in this country. It's in my electorate of Hughes, and he'll be welcome to come out and see what is being done out there, as would all of you across the floor. Come out and have a look at it. It's not scary. Speak to nuclear scientists and see what can be done. The member for Gilmore, who spoke about having received letters of thank you for reducing the cost of living within her electorate. Well, Deputy Speaker, I've also received a letter, and this is from Colin of Loftus in my electorate, and I quote from Colin's letter. I have just received a letter from my energy company saying that my power bill is going up from the next quarter. There are various rates quoted for different usage charges. For example, the peak usage on his plan, on Colin's plan, goes up by about 9.7%. That's over just one quarter. The letter cites 3 reasons for the increases, being the rising cost of wholesale electricity, government green schemes and market charges, whatever they might be. The letter also states that the new rates are 13% above the default market price. The DMO, he's called it. I understand that the DMO is set by the federal government. How then can my energy provider charge more than the DMO, I wondered. Colin then went and rang his energy provider, who was told that he was on the best available plan and said, you might have some. He's asked me then, how is his energy provider able to charge more than the DMO? That correspondence I have sent through to the Minister, to Minister Bowen, to the Minister for Energy and Climate Change. I'm yet to receive a response, but I can say to Colin that one of the reasons that his energy bills are so high and continue to increase is because of a lack of supply. We have been saying this to those on the other side since May of last year. And in particular, I'll draw attention to 2 of the major problems within my home state of New South Wales, which is first of all the delay to the Snowy 2.0 and also celebrated as the Liddell Power Station, which did represent 10% of New South Wales' energy grid. That has been permanently powered down. They are 2 of the problems for Colin and 2 of the problems for people not only in my electorate but in my home state of New South Wales and throughout the entire country. So, Deputy Speaker, when we hear from those on the other side that are saying that prices are coming down, or they are receiving all of these letters of gratitude from their electorate, and I'd like to see some of those letters from the member from Gilmore, because I can assure you that in my electorate I am receiving letters every single day in the same vein as that I've just quoted from Colin of Loftus. It cannot be the case that it is only those in Gilmore that are receiving these massive decreases in their cost of living when the rest of the country has been suffering so largely under this Labor government. And, for example, households in my state of New South Wales, increases of up to 24.9%, which is 25%. Small business increases of 21.6%. To transfer it into dollar terms, that's $594 per quarter for every householder in New South Wales. Thank you, Deputy Speaker.